Hello everyone. Microsoft has simplified the process of creation of AI agents. Now using the Azure AI Agent Service, you can create the AI agents without worrying about the underlying infrastructure. There are multiple tools which you can use. Those can be the knowledge tools like internet search or the RAG search, as well as the action tools where you can use the Azure functions or OpenAPI 3.0 as well. Now Azure has released a new feature where you can even connect the AI agents. Previously, when you used to create the AI agents, you had to use the orchestrators like semantic kernel or autogen, where you can orchestrate all these agents and use them together. But now in the Azure AI Agent Service, you can connect these agents. And the best part is all this can be done without any code. So it's a no code approach where you can use the Azure portal and AI Foundry portal, and using that you can just create the agents, create multiple agents, connect them together. So how this works is it's like a hub and spoke where there will be an orchestrator agent and then other agents will be connected to it. So instead of assigning all the tools to a single agent, now there will be different agents. An orchestrator agent will decide which work or task will be assigned to which agent. For example, if someone has to do the internet search, there will be an agent for the internet search. If the work is of AI search where the RAG has to implement, in that case, the task will go to the agent with a file search. And similarly, you can create multiple agents and assign tasks to them. And then you define in the system message of the orchestrator agent that when the user asks for specific task, it should be assigned to that agent. There are certain limitations too because it's just released feature. Right now it just work in a master slave or hub spoke model where the orchestrator agent will decide who the task should be assigned to. And there is another thing. They use the same thread where there will be different messages. However, one agent cannot use the message of the another agent for now. And if you want those advanced functionalities, you still have to use the orchestrator frameworks like Symantec or Autogen, where you can use the human in the loop as well as the round robin chat where you can decide the sequence of the agent that has to be used so that the output of one agent will become the input for the another. But for a starter, that's a very good feature. So now without using any code, just using the UI portal, you can create multiple agents, connect them together and create a simple chat application for yourself. So in this video, I'm going to show step-by-step deployment of this in the lab. I'm logged into Azure portal now, and let's start with the creation of Azure AI Foundry. Let's look for AI Foundry and create a new Azure AI Hub. Let's create a new resource group. Agent. I'll use ECS2 and name will be shell in the hub 001 and shell in the project 001. Previously, while the creation of Azure AI Foundry Hub, you had to create the storage account and key vault. Now all that is managed by Microsoft in the backend. And when you upload any file into the Azure AI Foundry, that goes to the storage account which is managed by Azure. We'll keep everything default and review and create. Deployment has started now. I'll pause the video and we'll be back once it's done. AI Hub and the project is created now. Let's go to the resource and open Azure AI Foundry portal. Now I am in the Foundry portal, and first thing we have to do is go to the models and deploy a base model. So I'll deploy a GPT-4o model using which I'll create the agents. Let's look for 4o. I'll just increase the tokens a little bit and deploy. So the GPT-4o model is deployed. So if we'll go to the agents, it will create an agent using the same model. So the agent 653 is created with the model GPT-4o because that's the only model we have right now. So my plan here is to create a learning resource assistant. So where one will be the RAG search agent, which will use the AI search, where we'll upload the PDF file and it will provide information from that file. Another agent will be the quiz generator agent, where the users, if they will ask for the quiz, they will provide some question and answers to them. And then finally, there will be one orchestrator agent who will decide if the user is asking about any information, it will pass on the task to the RAG agent. If the users are asking the quiz, then they will pass on that task to quiz generator agent and then provide the information to them. First, we are going to create all these three agents, and then in the orchestrator agent, I'll connect those two agents. So let's start with the RAG search agent. So let's name this agent as RAG search agent. And I'm providing the instructions or the system message that it should only provide the information from the search itself and should not provide any information outside its knowledge base. Now in the knowledge tools, click on the files upload. Now there is another way you can use the Azure AI search, but if we'll directly upload the file here, the file is saved into the storage account which is managed by Azure in the Azure AI Foundry. Then the chunking and the vectorization of that data happens, which is completely managed by Azure. So you just have to upload the file and everything will be taken care by Azure. So click on file, create a new vector store. I'll select one file. It's introduction to AI. Upload and save. It's around 15 MBs of file and it won't take even a minute or so. It's uploaded and attached. Perfect. Our agent is ready now. So one agent is ready, RAG search agent. Now just click on the new agent and another agent is ready with the same model. If we have different model, we can choose the model from here. However, we have a single model, so all good. Now the another model is quiz generator model, where we'll provide the information that you have to just generate the quiz. If the user asks for the quiz, just provide some question and answer, around 3 to 5 questions and answers. This is in the instruction that create a short quiz with 3 to 5 questions based on the topic, user query, and provided information. So that's a system message. And that's all. We are not going to use any knowledge tool, which you can choose from here. AI search, grounding with Bing search, TripAdvisor, Morningstar, there are multiple. And in the action, you can use the Open API, Logic apps, or the function apps. But in this one, it's straightforward. If user asks for it, use your own knowledge and generate a quiz. Now the last agent, which is the orchestrator agent. And in this agent, first we'll define the name. So the name will be orchestrator agent. Then the instructions, where the information is provided that there are two more agents. One is the RAG search agent, another one is the quiz generator agent. And if the user asks the query about the knowledge or information, then you have to pass on this task to the RAG search agent. And if it's related to quiz, pass on to the quiz agent. So these are the instructions. And if there is a task which require both, then the split the task and combine the result for the user. Now in this case, we are not going to use any different tool, but there is an option of connected agents. Now what we have to do is click here, select an agent, RAG search agent. Let's provide a unique name, RAG search, and then detailed steps to activate this agent, how this agent should be activated. So I'll just provide if there is a search or the knowledge or some factual information has to be provided, then this agent should be activated. So it's kind of a system message, but we are defining when this agent should be activated. It's added here. Now another one, which is the quiz generator. Quiz generator. And same way I'll provide the steps to activate that. If there is a user request regarding a quiz, practice question, test, assignments, then activate this agent. Okay, add, and perfect. We are good to go. So right now we have three agents. However, the other two agents are connected to the orchestrator agent, and the orchestrator agent will decide who will get what type of task. To test this, let's go to the playground, and let's go to the agents playground. And right now it has selected the quiz generator agent. However, let's go to orchestrator agent, and let's start the question. So what are the main types of artificial intelligence described in the travel and tourism guide? Because introduction to the AI was travel and tourism guide. So it will provide the information from there. It's generating the response, and hopefully the information will be provided from RAG search agent. The information is provided from the connected agent. Let's view run info. And if we'll go to the connected agent, if we'll go to the metadata, this information is provided by RAG search agent. And if we'll ask some quiz, so generate 5 on ethical conversation of AI, and then it should generate some quiz for us. And this should be done by quiz agent. Perfect. It's generated, and only one agent is used here. So if we'll click on the agent here, so the connected agent is quiz generator agent. That's perfect. Now let's ask a question which requires the output from both. In that case, the task will be split into two and should be provided by both the agents. So let's see. So now the question is summarize the main benefits of the AI in tourism and also create a quiz. So let's try this. And perfect. As you can see, first it has summarized the benefits of AI in tourism, then provided the quiz. And this time there are two tools used. So two connected agents. If you click here, it ran into two steps. One was the RAG search, another agent was the quiz generator. Now basic chat application can be created using the UI and in a no code approach. However, you can use the Python code to create these agents, as well as you can use the existing agents. If you have created these agents here, but you want to create a custom code where you can use the chat portal and everything, you can do that. For that, you need a Python code, and using the Python code, you can use the existing agent, or you can create the agent every time they have to run and then delete them. So it's completely your call. I have opened the VS Code and I've already created a Python file where this working system is there. I have to make some basic changes and then it should start working. So now we are using the Azure AI projects, Azure AI identity, so that we can connect to the endpoint and Azure AI agents and models. So we are using the default credentials. So I'll log into Azure portal. You can use the API key or system assigned managed identity. It depends where you are deploying. If you're deploying, I'm just using the VS code. But if you're deploying in the app services, in that case, you can use the system assigned managed identity. So let me provide the endpoint. So that's the project endpoint. And let me provide the orchestrator agent details or the agent ID. So this is the agent ID of orchestrator agent. And I'm going to use the existing agent. So what I'm doing here is I'm getting the existing agent and then just creating a new thread. So every time I run this, I create a new thread. So let's save this. Now in the thread, there will be different messages, and all these messages will be printed to us like in a proper chat in the loop where user can ask and then the information will be provided. Let's open the terminal. I have already activated the virtual environment, but you can create the virtual environment and activate. I'll just activate it. And these are the three different packages which we have to install. I have already installed it. However, using the pip, you can install it. Pip install -r. requirements.txt. Now let's run this Python code, app.py, and if I'll just write hi, the agent should provide an answer. So let me ask directly the question which we had already asked. So this information should be provided by the RAG search agent, and perfect. Same way, I'll just ask one more question where it uses both the agents. So it has to summarize the main benefits of AI as well as create a quiz. In this case, Orchestrator agent will divide the task, and then both the agents will provide their information, and the Orchestrator agent will summarize it and give it to us. And perfect. So first it provided the benefits or the summary, and then the different questions. So now using the low code or no code approach, you can create a multi-agent chat application where most of the management will be done by Azure AI Agent Service. And now for the user, it becomes very easy to manage any multi-agent application. For advanced multi-agent application, you still have to use semantic kernel or the autogen. But for the starter or a basic application, this works well. And that's all I wanted to show in this video. I hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much.